Hello and welcome back to Reese's Colouring Creations. So today I'm doing my completed pages for May, but also just like April, because I managed to do 2 in April. That's when I kind of got back into colouring after several months of not being in the mood at all, really. But I'm glad I'm now in the mood again, because I didn't realise how much I'd missed colouring. So the first 2 pages are from April and then the rest are all May. So first I'll show you my whip that I have. This is from the Colouring Heaven Pocket Edition Happy Moments by Paper Panda. And I couldn't decide on what page to do, so I just started from the beginning. And I haven't done very much at all, it's just these leaves here. But I just decided to use kind of pens and just straight colour it. Yeah, I'm using Faber-Castell felt tips at the moment. But I might use a few other different pens, like maybe alcohol marker for the background, possibly, as it's a bigger area. Yeah, this book's really sweet. So yeah, hopefully it shouldn't take too long to do because it's only little. So that's my current width. It's just my little, I've started a new notebook for this year. So just writing down the pages and what books and what I've used and stuff. So the first one from April is from Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen. This is my first page in this book as well. This is the only book I have by Christine Karen, but I think this is, I do have a few digital pages, I think, actually, but this is plenty enough for me to colour. And this is in the same format as the Jasmine Beckett Griffith books, so it's got nice paper. I haven't marked it, which is, yeah, so I did this one called Perla, and I literally just used Faber-Castell Polychromos and white gel pen on this. I was toying with the idea of giving her sort of bluey green hair to go in, as it sort of goes in like sort of water, but I decided not to, and gave her blonde hair instead. So yeah, I really like how this came out. Yeah, hopefully I get some more done in here. It's a really pretty book. And yeah, so that's Wildflower Folk. And then the other book I did in April was this one by Eerie. It's translated to something like legendary magical places across the world. I think it's sort of real places and like legends as well. And this page was a whip for ages that I started, I think it must have been before Christmas last year, I think, and I just stopped. So I decided to finish it, and it was this one here with the dragon. And I used the Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer pencils because that's what I only use now in my Eerie books, or just watercolor pencils. I might try Inktense at some point though, because I just really think of watercolor pencil look. I like the watercolor effect with her drawings. And I also used a few metallic paints from, there's one from Art Spirits, which is on the apples. Just made them kind of shiny and glittery. And it's the one called Gold Iridescent, so it's like, it's not really like opaque or anything, but it just gives a nice kind of shiny look. And then this one is by Honeybee Pigments, also on Etsy. I can't remember what the name of that one was. Oh, hang on, I think that one was one called, was it a sorcery one? It's sort of goldy purple. It's quite nice. So yeah, I really like how that came out. So yeah, really like Aries books. I'm going to do more on them. Yeah, so that's that one. And then April pages, I did a page in Daydreams by Gabby Wolf, and this was my first page in here, as this one, and I used all pencils. I used the Amazon Basic pencils for everything. I did use an alcohol marker to kind of base the sky, but it was running out a little bit, but it's fine. It was just more so I didn't have to do too much with the pencils. But yeah, the sky did come out a bit darker than I wanted it to, but it's alright. And there's a little bit of white gel pen for the clouds and the water highlights and on the flowers. Oh yeah, I used my electric diamond eraser to like get rid of some of the pencil to do the clouds, which I thought that was quite, and then just added some white gel pen to add a few little like whiter bits. So yeah, I really like how this came out. Yeah, I really like Gabby Wolf's art, and I've got a few more of her books, so I really like her art style. It's really like simple, and some pages are more detailed than others, but it's very like whimsical, and yeah, I really like it. So that's Daydreams. Then I did a page in I Heart Mermaids. This isn't in order of how I've done them, but it's fine. And this is by Lizzie Preston, and I wanted to do some pages for Mermaid because I didn't get around to any last year, so I forgot how good to read her tale. So this one, I'll find it in a minute, sorry. I used Derwent Inktense for the background and the sand. I used the Cadrine pencils that I've had for a little while. They're like a sort of Chinese made pencil, and different gel pens. So I outlined all the pattern on her tail with a glitter green pen, and then I used the blue one in the bubbles and a pink one on the jellyfish. I tried to outline the fish a little bit, but yeah. And I've used some fine liners as well, actually. I didn't write that down, but just to go through some of the plants and do smaller details. And I coloured her like Ariel. So yeah, I really like how that one came out. The tail's really shiny. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I did a page in Small Victories by Joanna Basford. Sorry, I'm going to find the page again. And this was another whip that I finished. So I've done quite a few towards Kate's whipping the whips hashtag. There's this one. So I'd already done I think I'd just done the sort of these bits here and the sort of little bits of coral and the background. But other than that, I hadn't done anything else. So yeah, I thought I should probably just try and get it out of the way. So I used Brufuna squares then when I came back to it, I just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to take ages. It's not that I didn't enjoy the page or anything. I was just trying to get it finished. It's not my favourite page in here, but I wanted to get it done before I did anything else in here. So I used some Crayola Super Tips to do a few things to make it a bit quicker, and some gel pens, so there's some shiny bits. But yeah, I really like how it came out, and yeah, the silvery fish. But yeah, hopefully I can do more in here with the cake page. Yeah, so that's small victories. Then I got a couple of PDF pages. So this was another whip that I completed, that I started in Halloween last year, well, October, before Halloween. Is a page from Gothic Tattoos by Jade Summer, this the digital version. And I literally done, I think I'd done the red bits and the black, the blue, and her like face, the pencil work on her. But other than that, it yeah, I just stopped. So I used polychromos for the pencil work, and sorry, various pens. I think that was a Sharpie for the black, and then I think it was a couple of other Sharpies, but I think the red was like a, I can't remember, but I don't think that was a Sharpie. I think the red was a water-based marker. And I also used some gel pens. So I used a silver gel pen to kind of go around the blue, and metallic red one to go around the red, and also to add sort of red on, I don't know if it's going to pick up on the silver on. I really like how it came out. I also used a green, like pastel gel pen around the flame. I just decided to do green fire for some reason. But yeah, I really like how that came out. So yeah, so that's that one. It can go in my folder of PDF pages. And the other one was this Hannah Lynn page. So I'll put this back in here. And this was a page from the 2023 July, a July page from the 2023 Colouring Heaven calendar that I had all printed out, but I hadn't done anything, so I decided to do this one because it was appropriate for Mummy. I used Artex pencils because I hadn't used them for a while. I also used the Best Craft Silky crayons, so they're like kind of like the Neo Colour 2s, I guess, to do the background with two different colours to give a sort of watercolour effect. And some gel pens, so there's like glitter gel pen and white gel pen, and some gold on the turtle. Oh, I thought I used, I swear I used, or maybe I thought about using marker, but I didn't. And I also used some pearl effects on the like pearls on her necklace. It's sort of raised up a little bit. And on the turtle's shell, I used a watercolor paint by Azura Color. It is really pretty, like, I think it's called Golden Mint, so it's like gold and like a really soft green with like gold in it. It was really pretty. But yeah, I really like how that one came out. So yeah, that's that one. I'm just going to put them back in there for now and I'll sort that out. Then I have 50 Mythical Miniatures by Camellia Angel cover, and this was a buddy colour from last year with Kate that I didn't get a chance to get around to because we did two. I did the first one, which was the fairy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it now. Is it before or after? Yeah, it was this one that we did. I did this one and the Medusa, but I didn't get around to the Medusa page, so I thought I'd get it done. So on this one, I used Prismacolor pencils. There went ink tents on like the ground bit because it's quite thin paper. It didn't really blend out, but I kind of like the textured look for this, so it's alright. I went for the like purpley bit background behind her, but yeah. I used some alcohol marker to base quite a bit, and then I just used gel pens to add some shimmer. There's like a green one. I went around the like scales on her tail and on the snakes. Sorry if you can hear that, my dog's deciding to chase his tail. Trying to get my attention. So yeah, so that's that one. So finally did it, Kate. Sorry it took me so long. So that's that one. Then I did another Camellia Angel cover page. This is the desserts themed book. I can't find it. Oh, it's here. I haven't marked it. I need to get in the habit of marking pages. So I did this one with the bunnies. And I really like how this one came out. I did a lot of outlining with gel pens. And I really like the effect that it gives to the icing. So I used Color Yar pencils and just gel pens, so nothing crazy. I'm not too sure about where I did the sort of white gel pen on the bunnies or not, but it's alright. Yeah, I really like how this one came out. It's really cute. So it's that one. I really like this book, so hopefully I can do more. So that's that one. Then I did another whip, which is from American Scary Urban Legends by Coco Wyo, and I started this page of Annabelle the doll. So I'd done the background and most of the kit of the box and cabinet and the sort of blood splatters and things. It was mainly just Annabelle that needed finishing and a few highlights and stuff. So on this one I used Faber-Castell Polychromos, but I did base a lot of it with the Albrecht Duros first and then added shading and a white gel pen. So yeah, I really like how it came out. I did add like white sort of staggered little lines with the white gel pen to kind of give the illusion she's behind glass, but I don't know if it really comes across like that or not. But yeah, I did a lot of sort of shading with like a sort of grey to kind of give a shadowy effect, but I really like how it came out. So yeah, and it was like a black, I think it was my Tombow black marker just for the background. So yeah, this book's really cool, but I had to do Annabelle first. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I did another mermaid. This is Creepy Fantasy by Louisa May, and I will just find the. So I did the first page because it was the only mermaid. That was the first mermaid. And I did use alcohol marker on basically everything apart from the moon. And I did originally do the sky and the water with Albrecht Duros, but it didn't come out as dark as I wanted it to, so I went over with the alcohol marker you can still sort of see the pencil lines and stuff from the watercolor pencil, but I kind of like the effect that it gives. So I don't mind that too much. And I also use gel pens to outline a lot of things. So there's like pink around her hair and different aspects of her outfit, and yeah, spooky yellow ghosts. And on the moon I used a Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste and metallic Sharpie just on this bit here, and to outline it to make it a kind of shiny. But yeah, I really like how she came out. She's really cute. So yeah, hopefully I can do more in here soon. I really like Louise and May's books. So that's that one. Then I did another mermaid. So this one is Beautiful Monsters by May Yu. And I did this one. She is called Nightmare in the Water. And as I suspected, the white gel pen's gone all over here, but it's fine. That doesn't affect the image. So on this one, I used Faber-Castell Polychromos. It's Albrecht Dürer for the background. I was trying to make it a kind of bloody, kind of like blood water. I don't know. I just wanted to make it spooky. And then it's all Albrecht Dürer, no, Polychromo, sorry, for her. And gel pens, which it's mainly white gel pen, but I have used, did I? Yeah, there's a little bit of green metallic gel pen as well in a few places, mainly on her face, on the little details there, and on the fins and the nails, well, claws, and then these little bits. But yeah, I really like how she came out, and I used the green one to outline a few things. And her tail was just plain, but I thought I'd do this like kind of pattern with the pencils, so I did sort of like a zigzaggy kind of effect to kind of give some more interest to her tail. But I really like how that one came out. And with May Yu's books, I quite often get 2 copies, so I can do it again at some point. But I really like this book. I still got to whip it. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I did a buddy colour with my lovely friend Jane from Coloured with Love. It's a page I wanted to do for Mermaid, but I thought it had been so long since me and Jane did a buddy colour, so I messaged her to see if she'd coloured it or not, and she hadn't, so we did the siren page. No, that is not that page, that's one we've picked out to do next time. Is this one. So I used all Derwent ink tints, as I hadn't properly used them yet since getting them, so I thought I'd properly kind of use them. I sort of put base layer, then laid it up and everything, making sure the books and the paper in Kirby's books take Derwent ink tints really well, and just watercolour mediums generally. As long as you're careful with the water amount. So yeah, just purely Derwent ink tints and gel pen. A little bit of gold gel pen on a few little things. On like the treasure and other little gold bits. The white, I outlined the entire siren with white gel pen, as I was trying to give it a sort of ghostly look. I hope that comes across. And then the rest I kind of wanted to make quite dark. And then I did all the went around all the bubbles with a silver gel pen, so like shimmery. So I thought I've used the white gel pen a lot, so I wanted to do something a bit different for the bubbles. But yeah, I really like how this one came out. And Jane and I told Jane I had a couple of double spreads that I really liked in this book, so I've got this one and the can't find it now, even though I found it just now by accident, the winter one. So we've got them as buddy colours for next month, but we've got no time limit on it because 2 double spreads is a lot. So yeah, so that's Mythomorphia. It's nice to come back to that book because it's been ages since I've coloured in it. And then I decided to start in Mini Mania by Gabby Wolf. Technically it's only one, like, they're not proper pages. I've done just like the intro pages. So I did this little guy down here. And then I did the frogs. So I basically decided I'm going to do this page, the nameplate page, but then I thought I might as well just colour these little frogs and the little rabbit on the front page. So I did this with Faber-Castell polychromos and white gel pen. So nothing crazy. And I wrote my name in silver Sharpie. And the white gel pen's just on a few little bits, like on the like highlights in their eyes, because I went over it with pencil by accident. So, and on the mushrooms, and this through here, I basically decided to do these 2 pages as well, but I wanted to use pens. But I used Crayola Super Tips and Pentel Studio pens, which are water based, but because this is such thin paper, it did bleed through a little bit. But it's fine. These are only intro pages. I'd be more upset if it was. I knew they probably would, especially with the Pentel ones, because they're quite strongly coloured. I did have to get a white gel pen though to kind of go over one of the, where these like little green stripes are. There was one like right in the middle of the fox's face on the white part, so I did use a white gel pen just to cover it so it didn't show. There's still a bit on there, but it's fine. But yeah, I just thought I'd get those all done. And on these I used some gel pen as well for the dots. And this was just, I used polychromos just straight with no blending or anything on the hearts and the flowers and the leaves. And then yeah, I thought I'd do that, and then I can now start the book. I did have an idea. I wasn't going to do it on the nameplate page because of it being sort of double-sided, but I think I'm wondering whether to colour the characters with just pen and everything else with pencil, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. But I can't wait to properly start in this. It's really cute. So that's Mini Mania Volume 1. And then finally, this was another whip. This is in the 2020 Colouring Heaven calendar. And I decided to finish it as it worked for Mermaid. There's this page. This is the September page by White Stag. I'm so... Toby! Stop it! I'm almost done. He's getting impatient. He doesn't like me sitting in here. So I did this one by White Stag. And Toby, come here. Come here. Right, okay. So I already started the water. I think it literally just was the water I'd done. And I used where have I written it? Did I not write it down? I didn't write it down. I thought I did. I thought it was like on it. Oh no, it is there. It's just hiding. Right, so I use Albertoras and gel pens. So the gel pen is mainly the silver. I used it on the lightning, and then white to go around the clouds and on the water. And I used a green one to kind of go over these lines. Yeah, I really like how it came out in the end. I was envisioning a more darker sky, but I kind of like this. It's sort of mystical, and I mean it still looks kind of stormy. So yeah, I really like how that one came out, and this takes watercolor quite well. So yeah, so that is my last page. I now can't find the beginning. it's fine, I'll just put it there. Oh. So yeah, that is all my completed pages for May and April. I hope you enjoyed this. I look forward to seeing everyone else's pages, and quite happy with the amount I got done this month, so hopefully I can get more done, well, about the same done this month. So yeah, it's been nice getting back into colouring. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.